Poop boob.
All right. I missed being here. I haven't heard poop boop in a while, so that's cool.
Yes, but it's a U.S. thing. It's a U.S. thing. Poop
Yes.
Poop boop hasn't made it international yet.
That's
God.
that's our new president's official title. Poop boob.
President Poop Boob.
It's not far off.
At this point,
El Presidente Poop Boob.
at this point, his name sounds like just as professional because he's ran into the fucking ground. So might as well be Presidente Poop Boob.
All right. Well, then.
On that note,
Leader of the free world, President Poop Boob. We are the Trophy Husbands. I am Marcus.
I'm Luke.
I am Steve.
and I am Nick. We've got the whole crew back.
Still alive.
Luke has returned from Iceland.
He's made it.
I can go abroad on my own. It's all good. Think you can do what I do?
I don't want to do what you do.
Trust me, after I start talking about Iceland, you'll say otherwise. So.
well, how do we want to do this, guys? Should we want Luke to regale us with stories of Iceland first, or do we hit the weekend and then regale?
I'd say give him the floor.
Doesn't
Give
matter.
him the floor.
Whatever.
He's back. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Give him the floor after the first minute of last week's episode.
I mean, we trash him. It's only right. He comes back and he has the floor now.
I don't know whether I'm like, this is really bittersweet because it's like, it's really nice of you guys, but on the other hand, it's like, oh, it's because you shit on me before.
That's like when you accidentally hit your sibling when you're young, and they're just like, I'm gonna go tell. And it's like, wait, but you can play my turn.
sorry.
Play my turn. And here, have this chocolate bar.
And you're like, you're only doing this because I wanted to tell on you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty much how this
manipulation.
works. Yeah, that's like how the legal system works too. Like, you learn it from a young age. You just,
It's true. You only want to pay this money because you don't want to go to jail.
you're goddamn right.
Yeah, settle out of court.
It's like, maybe if you weren't such a crappy person to begin with, we wouldn't be in this situation.
Like, hey, man, you can even get, depending on what state you're at, if you get enough parking tickets, you can go to jail. So you don't even have to be a shitty person. You just have to not know how to park or drive. Yeah.
I mean, that happened to my sister, not the arresting part, but, where she accumulated so many tickets that if she didn't pay the next ticket, she was going to get the boot on her car.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought in New York at one point I heard it was 3 tickets that unpaid that you get the boot.
I don't know. This was over in Philadelphia,
Oh, okay.
so...
Well, then I don't know.
I mean, that's why you just kind of keep your tire somewhat loose, and then you just take it off.
I saw that. I saw a meme of some dude.
Some
dude was changing his tire.
Oh, you don't 3 wheels, it's fine.
No.
I can do this.
You forget to loosen it up before you got back in the car.
Although I don't have any unpaid parking tickets, so I'm good. Although it's just kind of like a damper on your day when you go outside. And you're just like, it's gonna be a great day. You see, you got a parking ticket from street cleaning or some shit.
Yeah.
And you're
Son of a...
well, here we go.
It's an easy way to dispute that. You just throw a sticker on one of their signs and say there's graffiti on it, and then...
so you get a ticket for vandalism, too. No big deal.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. There's a parking sign out by our house over here, and I've gotten a ticket twice, and some asshole put a sticker on it. Not me. It was not me.
I'm not an a-hole.
But anyways, you just take it into them and go, there's graffiti on the sign, and they don't...
He's like, screw it.
They don't make you pay the ticket.
Well, there we go.
Okay, nice.
Education.
Is it really education, or are we being
The more you
I'm beating the
know.
system.
It's a little bit
I
of
don't
both.
work the hardest, I work the smartest.
Boom. All right, so Luke, regale.
Okay, so Iceland was probably one of the coolest things ever. So I arrived there last Friday morning early, probably 6 a.m. local Iceland time. Got on a bus from the airport to my hotel and got to see the sun come up. So the first thing I did when I got to Iceland was did a sunrise crew. By myself, but fuck it, it was awesome. So...
Not the first time you've sunrise by yourself.
Exactly, but this time I was sober, so...
And he's also across the world, so
Yeah.
it kind of beats shitting on him for being on Jackson Street.
Yeah, just laying in my bed I can only go to sleep yet.
I'm waiting for all those tequila shots to wear off.
So my check-in wasn't supposed to be till like 2 p.m., but the front desk was like, no, it's fine. You can come in. Don't worry about it. And so everyone there, first of all, is just incredibly super, super nice. Like, I've never met a group of people that just, like, collectively not have a mean bone in their body at all. Like, they're... Like, not only is that, everyone's really pretty, too. Like, everyone's so attractive. So you get a 10 on
people.
They get a 10 on the personality scale and a 10 on your physical attribute scale. It's like, it's so fucking nice. So anyway, we take a few hour nap after I get back, after I land, which is not what you're not supposed to do.
I was about to say, that's like the worst thing for jet lag.
Yeah, but I was like, no, I'm tired. Like, no, I need to just pass out, because I can pass out anywhere except for on a plane, apparently. So I wake up probably like around noon, just like get a feel for the area. Like, there's a grocery store here, it's like a convenience store here, just like getting a feel. There's food and stuff. So the first night, thing is, the bars in Iceland on the weekends will close from anywhere between 4 and 6 a.m. And
your type of people?
Yes. And they don't like start going out till like midnight. So I've just been kind of like bumming around, like talking to people. It's like hit up from like 10 p.m. on, hit up like just different bars, like talking to random people bouncing around. And then around like 1 a.m. I ended up at an Irish pub. And that was probably the coolest, because there was like a mix between, you know, just like people traveling abroad and Icelandic people as well that are really cool. So that night, just met some locals, hung out with them for the night, just bounced around with them. Coolest thing is, I think there's a couple of the pubs, what they have, which I think needs to be adopted at like Murph's or something. It's like essentially, it's a roulette wheel, like one of those big carnival wheels.
For like what to drink?
Like, yeah, you pay 2,000 krona, which is essentially like $20, and you spin the wheel. That's not everything's so fucking expensive, but like I'll get there too. But you spin the wheel, and it can be anywhere from like a beer to like 8 beers, and it's essentially and it's essentially.
I would be so pissed.
I would be so pissed to get like a single beer, Natty Boh for $20.
But the thing is, it's like it's 50-50. Like, you'll get something or you'll get nothing.
Right.
So it's like you could get 8 Heinekens was like the 8 beers one you get, or you get absolutely nothing. The first one that I did, I was like, I gotta do this. Spun it, and it's
no whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
It's like, you get 3 shots. I was like, what is that? It's called Brennivin. And Beck was actually telling me about this before, like, I went. And it's basically what is, it's like a more liquidy Jaeger. It's like if you mixed Jaeger with really shitty vodka. It's absolutely disgusting.
Nice.
So I got 3 shots of that. I was just trying, like, what is this? Like, it's like black licorice liquor. It's pretty strong. Like, the bartender's like, fuck, here we go. So I threw those back. And hung out with the locals the rest of the night. Met a nice lady. That's all I'm going to say about that. But we
as he crosses his legs, met a nice lady. Cross legs.
I mean, we were just up so late, like, or early, I guess.
Reading poetry and writing it.
Real life is so tough right now.
I was like, wow.
Painting.
Iceland just definitely stole my heart that night, and the thing is, I never saw her again or heard from her. It's like she stole my heart, ran off with it. She was like from one of, like, because there's a bunch of like islands, like south of Iceland. She's from one of those. Like, she's like, I gotta go. Like,
she stole his heart and a few thousand of his children.
oh god!
Luke
I was gonna say stole his heart
in
and his dick.
9 months.
Oh, gee. She's gonna track me down. Like, any of her information, like.
They'll find you.
To even give her his real name.
Where there's a child, it will find you.
She's like writing in her diary.
Magnetism.
Christopher was such a wonderful man. He came from America.
Wouldn't it have been like Christoph or something, like in Iceland? Christoph is such a great man. That sounds more like Russian, but what else?
Well, I don't know. I can't ever pinpoint what their accents sound like, because sometimes it sounds like German. Like, sometimes it sounds like Russian. It's just like a mix.
Kind of has like that Western European.
Yeah, exactly. But pretty much everyone speaks English. Because there's so many. It's like now their economy's in the shitter, so it's becoming like a big tourist area. But,
yeah.
So the next night was cool. Went back to one of the bars and met this dude from Harrisburg, which was just like, it was like, holy shit.
It's a
like,
small world after all.
And so we hung out like the rest of the night, like pretty late. And then, so he invited me out to, like, there's this site of this plane crash from the 70s. Like, it was a U.S. military plane that emergency crash landed on the beach. Like, yo, we're going to do this tomorrow. Do you want to come with us? Like, I had planned to go to, like, some, like, one of those hot spring spas or whatever. I was like, no, fuck it, I'm going to do this. Like, because I'm not going to get this opportunity ever again. Like,
yeah.
Like, just, like, spontaneous. And, like, these one dude and his friend, they were studying in Glasgow. And the girl who was driving, she was just, like, going off abroad for a couple of months. And, with, like, gas is so fucking expensive. Like, we offered gas money. Like, it's $2, like, for a liter.
Jesus.
It's obscene.
Yeah.
So we offered her gas money. She's like, no, I'm going to do this anyway. So it's like, I get to go with people now.
Nice.
But, so we drove, like, 7 hours round trip that day.
Oh, my God.
Well, it was, like, to the site was about, like, 3 hours. And then, but we just, like, stopping along the way. It's like, there's just waterfalls and just, like, open land, just, like, mountains. Yeah. So we just, like, stopping all over the place. And then we got to this plane crash, which is a big touristy site. Like, you park your car, and she didn't tell us this early on because she didn't want to turn us off to the idea that it's over a 2-mile walk just to the plane crash. Like, you park your car is there, and you're just like, it's like over a 2-mile walk to get there. And then it's like right before the beach too. Like, granted, like, the walk there wasn't that bad, but the walk back was awful. Like, I've got, like, so many, like, awesome pictures of it. But it was definitely worth it.
Yeah.
But we walked so much that day. We probably walked a total of 8 miles or so, just with other stuff we were doing.
That just reminds me, for some reason, of Remember the Titans. Like, you drop the ball, you run a mile. You mess up a play, you run a mile.
You want to see a crash plane? You walk 2 miles.
I will break my foot off in your ass, and then you will run a mile.
At first, I thought you were going to be more eloquent. Go at the part where they, like, travel through the woods at night. And go through the Gettysburg part. It's like,
fuck that
it's
shit.
really emotional. Everyone together. Nope. Foot up asses.
I know.
Running miles.
Practice, bitches. Run those miles. Anyway, continue.
But yeah, so met them for the day. Then I went on, like, the Northern Lights were absolute. That's one of the main reasons why I wanted to go, was for the Northern Lights. And you go out, like, way in the boonies, like, late at night, and it's just, like, they're dancing over you. It's, like, all kinds of shit. Like, the pictures I have on my phone do not do it justice. Like, It's so amazing, though.
Nice.
But then, so then I just, like, the rest of the week did touristy stuff, like traveling around. It's called the Golden Circle. There's like a bunch of geysers and waterfalls and just like all over the place. The place is beautiful.
Sweet.
It's just so expensive, and that's the only thing. But
yeah,
I was thinking, like, how can I stay here? It's like you gotta marry a local if you want to stay in Iceland. It's like,
you found one, marry one, marry that one.
She ran away.
Yeah, and his name's Christopher. So she's never gonna find him again.
I definitely want to go back though. Like, it was like I've met some cool people.
Just plan it. We'll
all
do Trophy Husbands Abroad.
That would be awesome. We should start doing that.
Do fourth floor hotel. It's relatively cheap. Fuck yeah.
Could you have all of us in Iceland?
Woo!
Ooh. Well, time to get that passport. Let's go,
Yeah,
folks.
get it. Do it.
And you'd have to get a visa. It's getting close. Don't you have to get a visa soon or something to travel in Europe? Not just to Iceland.
Not that I've heard of. I heard that it was like some states like Pennsylvania and stuff are changing like identification purposes for planes. Like, you need to have multiple forms of ID to go on a plane, which I mean would just be like the easiest would include a passport other than your ID. So
yeah,
I don't know about traveling abroad in Europe though. I mean, I know like a lot of places, if you don't stay there for more than 3 months, you're good. Like, I know like a lot of like Central America's countries are like that. Iceland's like that. Like, if you're there for 90 days or less, you're fine. So, yeah, I don't know.
Just like most return policies.
All right, get him out of here now.
Do you have a receipt?
Just put a barcode on you. All right.
Is this Hitman?
Iceland's gonna return Luke, and he's gonna get into
crate. Like
they're gonna return Luke. They're gonna get to U.S. They're gonna get to U.S. protections and be like, he doesn't have a receipt. We got to send him back.
Return to sender.
Oh my god.
Return to sender.
I fucking hate airports so much. Like when you were just talking about customs, like on the way back, because like on the way there, it's just like you just go through customs real quick. You just show them your passport, but getting back into the U.S. like sucks slightly more.
I say, guys, because they're like, you went out, all right, you went back in,
right? So my plane lands. You good?
Yeah, what was that? Was that a bird?
Yes, Nick.
The Wild Endlands 4-2.
But so I go, and the thing is, like, I hate airports because you cannot fuck around at all. Like, I don't no.
You know.
That's the thing. Like, this is the place that I cannot be myself.
Yeah.
So
or you'll end up in a room somewhere with like 3 guys. And it's like rubber glove, like snap. All right, so we're gonna have to ask you to bend over. We're gonna have to do a full cavity search.
The monocle comes on. I'm all proper. It's like, yes, thank you very much. The last thing I want to do is be put on a no-fly list for doing something stupid, like tripping accidentally, breaking something. Be like, get him! Like, I'm not about it.
Then as soon as like Luke lands in Iceland, gets off the plane, he just spazzes out because he's been holding it in the entire time.
No, seriously. I got to my hotel. I was like, yes! I was ecstatic. But so
just runs around the hotel naked for like an hour. It's like, this is my room! This is my room! This is my room! And just like passed out, takes a nap, wakes up, does it again. This is my room! This is my room!
This is my room in Iceland! I'm still here!
I didn't die on the plane!
But God damn it.
And you just get all the weird out.
I'm kind of curious. After that 90, say you go past the 90 days, do they have like a what do you call it? Like an ice type thing we have here?
They have an extraction team come.
Yeah, like ice. Do they have
They don't even have a military. I doubt it.
So you could probably just stay there.
It's just it's too.
Yeah, you fly under the radar pretty well. Like, go off one of the islands in the boonies. Like,
right.
Stay in a hut. Like,
it's just two officers with wiffle ball bats and a really big sack. It's like,
come on, let's go.
Like, get in the sack, or we're gonna have to beat you up. Do it.
Get in the sack, Luke. Get in the sack, Kristoff. Get in the sack.
They take like a cookie or something and put it in there. Like, doesn't it look delicious? Get in the sack.
No, they'd throw in like a bottle of tequila.
Yeah, like, you got me there. Like, fine. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so when I was coming back, you go to the customs, you go scan your passport, and for some reason on the screen, my name was Luke Thomas Hooyer, and on my passport screen, I was like, "What the fuck?" And like, I'm starting to have a mini panic attack. I'm like, what's that's me, but it's not me. Like, oh my god, what? So I was like, my passport scanned my name wrong. That's supposed to be a V, not an E. He's like, and the guy's kind of looking at me funny. He's like, it's fine. Just go to that guy over there next, like everyone else. And then so I'm still like freaking out inside. So I was like, okay, like what if this doesn't match? What am I gonna do?
Freaking out, man!
And then so
I finally smuggled the kilo through.
I immediately said to him, I was like, yeah, my name's not Y, it's V. Like, and he does the same thing. He's like, oh, that's weird. Just kind of looks at me like I'm an idiot. And then he stamps my passport. He's like, all right, you're good. I'm like,
wow, anyone can get in.
like,
as long as you're white.
Yeah. Like, not
motherfucking A.
Wait, you saw it.
Yeah, I saw it. It was
good.
so good. But anyway, continue.
How would I pronounce Luke Hooyer?
Hooyer. I was like, it's Hoover, not Hooyer. I think I said that at one point to like the second agent. I was like, it's Hoover, not Hooyer. I don't know what happened. Like, and like, you think this like maybe happened like over a span of a half hour. So this was like 2 minutes where I'm just you're sweating, freaking out, trying to get through customs, like
just losing your mind.
Yeah, like I'm trying to hold it together, like shaking, like. Okay, just please let me
God, they're not going to let me back in.
I mean, like that Tom Hanks movie in the terminal, like, I can't go back to Iceland, but I can't go be let into America.
What would have been funnier is if, like, you scanned it and it ended up saying, like, Hook Louver.
This isn't you. Twitter. But yeah, so it's...
My main concern is that Customs is getting their handles from Twitter.
Right, yeah.
That's where custom gets everything. I scanned up like Nlens 42.
Well, it's like Snapchat probably has a deal with the government for like facial recognition shit now. So,
Probably. And they're like, oh, we recognize this guy, all right. We've seen his Snapchats.
Yep.
Oh man.
Oh, good.
But,
It's
yeah.
just like, we've seen the cavalcade of dick pics this man is sent.
Funny story. Only one ex-girlfriend that I sent dick pics to. Other than that, I'm not that weird. Like, last thing I need is me with my dick on the internet. Like, so,
It's already there.
I mean, do we know about that
Did
for
you
sure?
Did you listen to last episode?
I did. I made it like halfway through. Like, I missed that part, I guess. Like, oh, why? Wait, what? How did you put my dick on the internet?
I didn't
have
put your dick
ways.
on the internet.
Who
Don't
did
you
that?
worry.
It's the underpants gnome.
We can't tell you those things.
I guess I gotta re-listen to the last episode then. All right.
I'm just fucking with you. We didn't do anything on this episode about dicks.
Oh, dick pics and how whimsical they are.
Oh, penis.
I did hear you took a lot of dick pic pictures, though.
Oh my God! Yes, that's another part. Oh God! So
What a weird segue.
But about a month and a half ago, Maggie sent me a link to the Icelandic Phallological Museum,
That's right.
which is just like an entire museum. Well, it's not. It's a pretty small museum. It's like a large room filled with different kinds of animal penises that are like pickled for preservation and it's just
Pickled penis.
right.
It tastes
Right.
still. We're gonna cut off a piece of this narwhal penis.
Narwhal penis sandwich, $4.99. Comes with a side of chips and a drink.
Oh God.
No,
you
much
know
more
all
than that.
penis?
It's $25.99.
Oh, that's right. It's Iceland, so it's expensive. They don't have
3,000 krona, please.
They don't
It's
have.
like a slice, like just so thin.
3,000
like what you get
krona.
out of a lunch
Iceland,
bowl.
would
yeah,
you
they
pay to
don't.
suck
They don't have the discount pickled narwhal penis market that we do here in the States.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's fine. But
It's hard to take dick
she's
seriously.
oh no, you see this whale dick, she's like, that's a serious dick. But so she sent me that link
One
like a
big
month and a
Richard.
half ago, and she's like, you should try to see this place when you go to Iceland. I was like, yeah, maybe we'll see. But so Friday, when I got back to my hotel, Friday, well, I guess Saturday morning. You know how like sometimes you get on Facebook and it says like your location's on it and say it looks like you're at such and such.
Yeah.
Do you want to check in? It's like it looks like you're at Icelandic Phallological Museum. Do you want to check in? I was like, wait, what? I Google mapped it from where my hotel was. It's around the corner and across the street. So it's like,
Nice.
I was like, I have to go now.
You're like, I am here already.
I have to see the Noah's Arks of dicks.
I was destined to see it.
I'll put the picture of me next to the sperm whale dick on the Trump Cousins Twitter. But it's just like I have a phone full of dick pics now of animal dicks.
Just send them to people you hate.
It's as Luke said, he's just like, I never thought I'd be so happy to have a phone full of dick pics.
Yeah, it's just like there's a
Hey.
and then like a lot of Iceland mythology is like, you know, they're trolls and elves, and then it's like there's a room of mythology claiming to be like trolls and elves dicks and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, they love trolls and
Yeah.
elves. I remember hearing about
Yeah.
that.
Wait, didn't you say like
Your
you were
bus
talking with
driver.
the bus driver who was like legitimate
Well, he
about?
was like when we were going on the Northern Lights tour, like they just talk on the they talk on the microphones. He's talking about it's like we're going to the mountains and we might need to watch out for the elves and the trolls. I'm serious, and he was definitely into it. It's like, I think like there's definitely some like mythology to it, but I think they definitely believe somewhere or another. A lot of people believe there are trolls in them hills, like
trolls and elves.
yeah, trolls and elves.
Yeah, there's trolls. Trolls are real. We have one for
I mean, they're all over the internet. Come on now.
All right.
He didn't hear
How do
me,
you
but-
escape
I
Iceland?
did it.
He said we have that one as a present. We have trolls.
Ah,
Yeah, fucking
President
trolls,
Poop
President. Yep.
President Poop Poop.
the troll.
Leader of the free world. and
Makes
most
sense now that his name's Poop Poop.
That sounds kind of like a troll name.
Yeah. Poop boob. Takes her teeth at night.
now I have an image of a troll with poopy boobs grabbing at your teeth at night.
He's the anti-tooth fairy.
Wouldn't be the first time we've heard Luke say that.
It wouldn't be the first time we've seen it either.
Oh!
I don't throw up that much. A little bit here and there. The graduation night was probably the last time.
Yeah.
But we absolutely bashed on Luke, though, when he texted us a picture of him standing next to the sperm whale dick.
Yeah.
It's huge. It's almost as tall as me. Like I'm 6'5", and the funniest thing is like I have to get a picture next to this thing, and I just went up to this random lady, like she's from somewhere or another, and
As we all are.
well, I mean like that wasn't America or Iceland. Like she and I was like, excuse me, can you take a picture of me next? And she's kind of like gives me that look like. Yeah, weirdo. And takes a few, and she's like, and then gives me my phone, and she's like, yeah. Like,
Well, I mean,
hey, this is entertaining. Come on.
we all kept on commenting. We're like, Luke found his home, a place full of dicks.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
All right. Oh man.
Sounds like it was a good time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's just everything is so goddamn expensive. Like you have like especially if you want to go out to bars or anything, it's like you gotta look like they had like coupon books in the hotel, so it's like there are different deals, and even just food. Like if you go to like I went to the grocery store, it's got a bunch of shit there, just like saving money, like so eat in my room and stuff. And luckily my hotel room price included breakfast, so I was like, but. There's no such thing as cheap in Iceland. It sucks. Like,
McDonald's.
This is expensive, but this is more expensive.
right, exactly. Like the cheapest pack of cigarettes I bought was $12.
Jeez.
It's like
That's like New York prices.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's essentially what it was. Probably on par with New York City. Like everything.
I was
there.
just about to say, McDonald's doesn't have a $1 menu. They have a $15 menu.
Still. Is it worth it?
No.
It's got a troll dick on it, so it's good.
Endorsed by President Poop Poop.
They do know they're fish in their land, though. Had a lot of fish in land. It was good.
Nice.
I'd be down with that. That sounds like a great ass time.
So let's roll into it then. How was everybody's weekend?
I caught cancer and I stayed in. Nothing. No big deal.
Happens.
That's
you know.
it.
Wow.
He got better.
I got better. Not actual cancer, just like fake cancer. Like you feel shitty for a day.
Fake cancer. Fake cancer.
That's weird. Dismissive. Dismissive.
Fake cancer. That's weird. Dismissive.
Yeah,
Not true.
So I was just on
Fake Luke.
Fook.
Fook. That's Fook.
Poop boob. Just poop boob.
Let's see. Friday, nothing much happened. Just typical Friday. Just hung out and played like card games. Or I don't know if you ever met Adam Gordon.
You told me about him before.
Yeah,
He's a nice, chill guy.
Yeah, he's a pretty chill dude. And we just hung out. His basement's really nice. Like his roommates are engineers, and they actually built a bar in the basement.
Oh right, yeah, you're telling us.
Yeah,
about it.
and they
That's
have
sick.
like icicle lights and shit strung up, and they have a stereo system, and they have a computer hooked to the stereo system. So it's kind of like you can play records, you can play something on Spotify, and we're just all just hanging out and just playing cards and shit.
I never had enough patience for that in my Jackson Street house. Like the only time that I ever did decorate anything was one of the years where I lived with two of my best girlfriends, and like they took charge, and I was like, all right, what do I need to help with? Like,
They're just like, you're tall, nail this up here.
Like, you pretty much. Like, can you twist these Christmas lights around the poles here, like up in the basement? It's like, all right, cool. So,
When we were all at your house, it'd be like, so this light doesn't work, so...
it's still
Let's
not,
just-
it's not gonna work.
Let's just stand around it and
not
look
gonna
at
work.
it.
So
Gonna
this is
keep not working.
well, we're gonna play songs, and this is gonna be a rave in the dark to piss off my neighbor.
Pretty much.
But no, so we hung out there, and then I went and hung out over at my friend's place, and that was pretty much Friday. So it was like, and the funny thing was, it was like we were playing. Well, I brought over Doodle Dice, and then Eric had this one game that was kind of like Cards Against Humanity, but it was based off of Cyanide and Happiness.
Oh, jeez.
Sick.
And it was like, there's a card in the middle, and it has like a picture and action on it, and then you put a card in front of it, and then everybody puts their card behind it. So you're like making a sequence.
Oh,
of,
okay. Yeah.
like a comic.
Making a little story.
Okay.
Yeah, and whoever had the best one wins. And then the funny thing was, Eric, whenever we play something, Eric is super competitive, and then, like, his girlfriend was with us, and she's cool and she's hanging out, but she's like, I'm tired. I want to go get something to eat. And Eric's just like, no, yeah, it's like always like that. It'll be like, dude, can we go grab food quick? It'll take like 20 minutes. We're like, no, we have to do round 536. We have to, and it's just like.
You've all grown gray beards.
Yeah.
I think it was like the first time I played Munchkin. I didn't know that 10 card rule, like you can't have more than 10 cards at a time. And he's like, look how many cards you have. It's like, why? He's like, you have to tell me. You tell me. It's like, I have 12. It's like, it's like, I can't remember what the rule is actually.
Well, the rule is if you can do it unless you get caught.
Yeah, well, yeah, basically. But then he'd ask me, and it's like, no one told me that. I didn't know. I was like, well, still, it's rules. Like, well, you didn't know, guys. Like,
yeah. But it was funny because she's like, I want to go get food. And he's just like, just wait. like 3 rounds later, just wait.
It's so good.
Yeah. So
A Squidward.
so there's that, and then just like hung out over at my friend's place, Lacey and JP, and hung out with them for the night, and just like chilled and bullshit, and sat around and chatted, and then
Party.
Yeah, and party and bullshit. Yeah, but and then the next night, we met up at Stag's and we were playing Munchkin again, and it was like the same thing, but she had a different version. She had Adventure Time, so it's kind of
okay.
Yeah, there's like Adventure Time.
Yeah, I knew there was like different versions.
Yeah, there's Adventure Time. There's like Marvel,
Star Wars and Star Trek.
Wars and Star Trek, and
Lord of the Rings.
Yep.
Something for everybody.
Yeah, all sorts of
Munchkin in a
nerds.
minute.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And so I get there, and at one point, Adam's just like, can this game fucking end? And Eric's just like, no, I can't. I have to win. I have to.
All right, fine, you win.
We're done.
And they were just
Go to
going
fucking McDonald's.
until, like, somebody won. And then, like, eventually, me and Lizzie went to Murph's, and Murph's was just really fucking weird last night. Like, more weird than normal. Because, well, it was daylight savings time. So,
You didn't lose an hour, did you?
Yeah, they wanted to. Well, they shut the bar down half an hour early.
Oh, really? That's right. That's right. They have to. That's right. I remember.
Yeah,
yeah. Okay. I remember previous years with that.
Yeah. So they shut the bar down early. So that was that. Like, but even before
you have to fill up beforehand. Fill up more.
Everyone, like, it was packed, but it was like, you know how you kind of see like a bunch of faces you're kind of used to. Mm-hmm. It was like all new people. Like, it was really weird. It was like, you're not the degenerates I'm used to. I don't like this. Weird, dismissive.
Dismissive.
Fake degenerates. Not true.
It's like, but
You don't know how to
it's
Murphs,
more like
bro.
this.
Do you even Murphs, bro?
It's more like people that look like people that.
Yeah, it's just like, you kind of look like that one girl. Like, I've seen you, but I haven't seen you. Like,
no, it's like those TV shows where, like, you have the main crew, and then, like, they look over and they see, like, a completely different version of themselves.
Mirrored version.
Yeah, like, they're slightly off.
Marcus walks in and he sees, like, a short version of Luke, a tall version of Steve, like, all sitting over in
quiet
what we would
version of
normally
Nick.
be. A white version of Marcus!
A twin of Nick just Your lady goes, it's good.
Exactly. They're all just sitting over drinking and whatnot, and they're like, man, Nick, you're such a lightweight. And they're like, what? This is what happened when Marcus walks into the Twilight Zone.
Oh, God.
A tall, less angry version of Libby. Love you. But nah, so there was that, and then it was like, I think they kicked out like 6 people last night.
Oh, wow.
Just for
being stupid.
Hashtag
Like,
not my degenerate.
Somebody right.
We're dismissive.
Somebody snuck in booze and got
Spencer,
caught.
don't do that.
Snuck in booze, got caught, got kicked out. People were just relatively drunk. There was this one girl that came in, tore the fuck down, and it was only like 11:30 midnight. And when I say, like, she you could just tell, like, she had no dexterity to walk and accidentally went into the men's bathroom.
That seems right.
So
Just sits down the only toilet. Every guy in the room's like, I can't pee now.
Yeah, exactly.
It just became all kinds of awkward.
it was like, she goes in, and there's two guys in there, and, like, it's just, like, nothing's happening. And Lizzie and I are just like, what the fuck is going to happen?
Just like, waiting.
Yeah, and so I'm just like, I'm gonna go check this out. So I walk in, and I see her just, like, get up, and I guess the guy thought that I thought something was happening, but she looked like she was gonna, like, she was dry heaving. So it looks, so from his perspective, it looks like I walked in and she's getting up, so it looks like something happened.
Yeah.
But the reason I turned around in about face is because she's like irking.
Yeah.
She's about to, and I'm like, no! And I'm like
Get out of
right
here,
in
like,
front of
yeah.
her.
She's got the salivating mouth, got the sweats
But
running.
he has a look of, please don't judge me. I'm not actually doing it.
Yeah, just and I can hear him like as I'm walking out of bed. He's like, no, you're good. Like, no, like, no.
Like, it's like this.
He had like that face of terror, just like, wait, no, wait.
That's not me! That's not me!
And like, I can hear him. Like, I've seen him before. Like, Eric knows him. I think his name's Matt. And he's just like, he's this big burly dude. And I walk in, and he's just like the look of just fear as soon as I about face and at the fucking. He's like, wait, no. So that happened.
Well, then.
We watched this poor girl just like melt into a chair. Then finally she found people and they took care of her. And her mom came and picked her up. And like, as soon as she got the text that her ride was there, she's out. Just like,
She
bad
I
dog.
grew up from Murph's.
hey man,
That's a good mom.
I mean, yeah,
It
it's
is.
good.
It's a great mom.
I mean, yeah, all right. Dude, whatever you gotta do, I guess.
No,
Like,
do
you
what
know,
you
get
do.
No
home
judge.
safe.
No.
Get home safe. Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
So there was that, and then it was just one of the Okay, so it was packed on top of it, and it was just like it was one of those nights where the music was terrible, so nobody's dancing in the back. Like people just kind of bopping around, and we hear the wobble, and I looked at Lizzie. I was like, "It's the wobble," and she's like, "You want to go do it?" And I was like, "Yeah." So we get there, and it was just like me and Lizzie are the only ones doing the wobble, and
Was it the about face again like you did the other weekend?
I wanted to, but she's like, "Let's do it." I was like, "Nobody's fucking doing it. Everybody's just kind of like, meh." And the music is terrible. And then one of the people that they kicked out went outside and like hit the breaker line.
I saw
heard about
Lizzie's
the blackout.
Snapchat of
Oh my
it.
God.
Yeah. So for like 5-10 minutes, Murphs loses power, and then there's this one like just drunken dumbass that's right next to us, and he keeps screaming, he's like, "We don't need no pee! Yeah, we don't need," and I'm just like, shut the fuck up.
Stop
Like,
it.
come on. Like, yeah. Like, just don't.
At that point, it's like I'm calling it a night. Like,
Can you
I'm
take
like-
a shower, please? Here's a towel.
And he's just one of those, like, I get it, you're having fun and you're dancing, but he's just like, it's like trying to project it onto everyone else. Like, look how much fun I'm having! You have as much fun as I
having
am!
more fun than you. with
Yeah.
your hair.
Yeah, and he's just, and I was just like, at one point he kept like dancing like right by us, and I just refused to make
It's
eye
like, I'm not
contact.
gonna acknowledge you.
No, I
You don't
wouldn't.
exist.
I wouldn't. It was just like one of those, if you look at it in the eye, it's going to attack moments. Because, like,
Don't look it in the eye.
That's a troll, Marcus. That's a troll.
yeah, because like whoever would look at him, he would try and like engage, and I'm just like,
No,
not
you'll-
having it,
Nope.
not fucking having it.
I wonder if there's anyone who was in Murph's like when the lights went out who's just like, I'm not drunk enough to be blacked out yet.
Literal blackout. Blackout 2.0. I'm blacked out during the blackout.
During the blackout. What?
Killing the game over here. What's up?
Yeah, so it was packed and it was weird, and then like the music was meh.
Weird, dismissive.
Yep, weird, dismissive. And then at one point, it was just like 1:30 rolls around. It's like, all right, everybody has to get the hell out of the bar because it's daylight savings time, and people didn't want to leave the bar, and people were trying to get into the bar because it was still 1:30.
1:30, yeah.
Like,
But they're just like 2 o'clock. Like when it hits 2, it's gonna be 3.
three.
So like
They
you gotta
legally
get the
have to
fuck
have everyone out, yeah.
Yeah, and it was just like crazy, and it was just like,
That's why I like daylight saving time when they roll back.
Right?
Yeah.
Get
Get that extra half hour.
My favorite was there was one time there was like it was the same night as a cast party, and I had like gone from the cast party back to the bar, back to the cast party, and then I figured like everyone was gonna come back to my place. So it's like
It's like 1:30 when you left or something.
Right, but I got back. It was like a little bit after 2. Well, I guess 1. But I called you.
Yeah,
and I was like, "Yo, is everyone coming back?"
It was technically like 2:15 or
right,
something.
but it was 1. I wasn't caught up on daylight savings yet.
Yeah,
and I was like. And I'm pretty hammered. He's like, "Yo, is everyone coming back to my house, or what are we doing?" He's like, "Not yet."
I'm like, "We're still at the bar, dude."
He's like, "What? The bar's upstairs?" Yeah, daylight savings. Oh, I'm coming. On my way.
This is not a drill.
yeah.
He got down there pretty fast.
Daylight savings time makes me want to move to Arizona faster.
What?
You're moving to Arizona to begin with?
Yeah, that's what my plan is. Move to Arizona. I want dry heat, no fucking snow for the most part.
100 degrees every day.
Yeah, that's great. I'll just sweat it out.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, I'm not about that. I mean, I don't like the.
It's a dry heat, though.
I was about to say I don't like the humid heat we get here in New York, but I'm still not about that dry heat.
You don't know? Have you been?
I've been in areas where it's dry heat.
All right.
Not Arizona.
Not Arizona.
I like their iced tea. The price is on the can, though.
I just want to move to Arizona. That's my game.
Hey,
Oh,
do it.
In like 6 years. That's my plan.
Hot like
Roll it out.
Arizona. Hot like
Just
Arizona.
anywhere.
Probably Phoenix.
Near Phoenix, yeah.
We're
I've
gonna
been to the Grand Canyon. That was dope.
We're gonna go there and see. He's gonna be all Arizona'd out, and he's gonna have like a Phoenix Suns jersey and like
Cardinals jersey.
I said to Maggie, we bought that freezer today, and we got it up there, but we're getting it up, and I'm like, getting it up the steps, and I'm like, so we're not going to the gym today, right? And she's like, yeah. I was like, yes!
Score!
And then I was like, we got it all unpacked and everything, started making it cool or whatever, and then I'm like, this is so rednecky having a freezer, but it's so useful.
There's so much space.
how is it rednecky? Now, if it was filled with like squirrel jerky and possum bites, then it's rednecky.
Squirrel jerky,
And
possum
your dead
bites, and
cousin's
some
body.
like moonshine.
Rednecky.
It's just a freezer, bro.
We're just keeping it fresh for the funeral.
Couldn't afford the embalming, so
Oh, you know. Hey, you gotta pinch pennies where you can,
it's a
man.
little freezer burn, but everybody knows it's Uncle Ernest.
God damn it.
Just go get a steak out of the freezer. Oh, Uncle Ernest is in there.
Yeah, just it's just a little bit underneath him. Just stick your hand out.
I don't know how much truth there is to this, but Steve, did you see Manchester by the Sea?
No.
Well, there's a part where basically when the kid's dad dies, and it's like the middle of winter up in New England where it's really cold. So they're saying like since the ground is so hard and cold that they had to put him in a freezer for a few months until the ground warms so they can actually bury him.
I can believe that because
I can believe it. I don't. But still, I don't know how much actual truth.
I don't know how much truth there is to it today, but I do know historically speaking, I've read about like the Pilgrims and whatnot, like not being able to bury their dead during the winter.
Well, the ground. I forget what it's called. But the ground freezes and you can't.
You can't
Permafrost.
Yeah.
Permafrost.
That's it.
Yeah.
Nature's.
I think there is, or they do have, like, some places do have ways, like, essentially, like, a blanket almost for the ground to, like, heat it up or something. I think.
Just put 10,000 electric blankets on one spot.
Exactly. It'll walk away.
I have one electric blanket, and that thing is amazing.
Oh, I don't have one anymore, but electric blankets are amazing. So toasty.
Yeah, you just get a king size once, and then that way you just wrap yourself in it, and you're like,
Size for a king.
yes.
So, for my weekend, I didn't do much on Friday, but on Saturday and
Wanted to
today...
hang out, but then no.
You said you were happy about that.
I wasn't happy. I was sick. It was bittersweet.
But I ended up taking up Alex to meet my grandparents yesterday and today, because both my grandparents live kind of close to each other. when I got into my grandfather's, though, first it was kind of funny because Alex was looking around and noticing like just all these different Irish things that my grandfather has, like, and not like Irish for St. Patrick's Day stuff, but just Irish stuff that he has up. And we're sitting there, and he's like, "All right, great. Well, I just ordered a pizza." And he goes, "I'm gonna go pick up the pizza." He goes, "Nick, beer, wine, downstairs, go to it." And I'm just like, "All right, Pap." And like he walks out to go into his car. I just look at her. I'm like, now you see where I get it.
Can I trade my step grandfather for your grandfather? Because we're not really related. I don't really need him. Like, so.
Wait, but you're not going to be related to Nick's grandfather either.
like-
Yeah, but it's fun though.
It's like when you see a couch out on the road, they're just putting grandfathers out on the road. Yeah, free grandfather.
Description of fun stuff. Like, you know, I need a description. It's like, yep, I'll take that grandfather.
well, literally,
Like, I want 5 of Nick's grandfathers to hang out with every day.
literally at one point,
No, I don't think you do. It might turn out bad.
literally at one point, we're sitting there eating the pizza, and my grandfather and Alex had both gone with wine. I had a beer, and I was almost done the beer, and my grandfather, he just finished his wine. He reaches over, and he, like, shakes my beer. He then takes a swig, puts it down. He's like, "Nick, you're out of beer. You should go get another. While you do that, get me another glass of wine." And I'm just like, "Okay, Pap."
Oh, man.
That's
You
the
would
way to
get
do
along
it.
with him, Luke.
Right?
That's the way to do it. You just wait until
Order
someone
Nick around. You know, my favorite.
slave.
Hey, if it's for getting alcohol, I could deal. But then at another point, he...
Bearded
I'm
manservant.
sorry.
Another.
Now I got this image of your grandfather. He opens up the door. He's like, "Okay, here's your outfit. Get it on. It's a butler outfit."
Not
He
quite.
actually gives him a monocle.
Has a little bell.
Not quite.
Oh, man.
Another point, though, was at one point where we're chilling afterwards, and my grandfather just looks and goes, "Nick, you're a terrible boyfriend." I'm like, "Wait, what?" He goes, "Your girlfriend doesn't have wine. Get on that."
Oh, man.
But if I give her too much wine, I'm going to be all over that. That's what Nick says.
Oh, man.
Oh God, it was funny. Spent pretty much the evening with him on Sunday, and then or Saturday, and then today she got to meet my other grandparents and my aunt and uncle and 2 of my cousins, and then we came back. So woo, exciting, but not really.
I'll trade you a step grandfather, a step aunt, and her boyfriend for your grandfather. Come on, let's get this deal done. Let's go.
That's like when some kids just like, "Well, I got this Machamp, I got a really cool Voltorb, and I got this Blastoise. What do you want for your Charizard?"
It's like, I want your Charizard. It's like the goal right now. What do I have to get your Charizard?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want any of those things, Luke. If you're trading them away, that means they're not good.
No!
That reminds
You're
me
right.
now. Before you got here, we were talking about fighting foodons. Have you ever heard of
Fighting what?
Fighting foodons?
It was on Fox 43, old school cartoon.
You guys are old.
I call it that. I was like, we should ask Luke if he's ever heard of it, and if he hasn't, you know, he's just like, "You guys are old."
That's your response for everything.
Well, I mean, come on. Like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Fox 43, like, I vaguely remember that was a thing. Like,
Well, it's
Like-
Fox Kids.
We all get Alzheimer's, and Luke's just like, "You're old."
who the fuck are you? Anyway, fighting foodons, whatever.
Fighting food.
I never really watched Fighting Food.
The premise was the
You
main
cooked
character.
Your
Yeah.
You basically cooked your Pokemon to
Yeah.
battle. Like, you took ingredients, you sprinkled a little magic dust on it, and then you'd have one, like, fried ricer to battle, like, pork loins.
So essentially, you're
This is
just
the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And this is a TV show?
Yes.
Yeah.
Along with Ultimate Muscle, I think.
Oh, Ultimate
Ultimate
Muscle was
Muscle.
great.
oh god,
That was
That was just
But
weird.
this is
It was weird.
the way you fucking described
I
it.
need to find something to do while you go through your nostalgia of things I've never heard of.
The way you described it, it makes me think of the fucking Chappelle Show skit when he's with Wayne Brady, and it's just like,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know you like to get wet. It's just like, he puts magic dust on it. It's PCP, angel dust.
Oh, did you
Sorry.
see Dave Chappelle's coming back out to do, like, 3 or 4 stand-up specials?
Really?
yeah, it's gonna be on Netflix.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
I'm like, I'm all about that.
I digs it. I'm about. Oh, and the fucking I think next month, the Get Down.
Oh yeah,
Down comes
we are down to get down.
Hell yeah, it's gonna be fantastic. Yes.
And I did hear also Atlanta second season not coming until 2018.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Because he has
He's too busy with Star Wars.
Donald Glover is,
Star Wars,
is
yeah.
a superstar
And
now. So
Simba.
And Simba, that's right.
Come on. In the live action.
right?
Wearing the little lion costume.
the lion costume. We're actually gonna make a list of like actors that we want to play.
We started on it
the
a few weeks
characters.
ago.
We did. We didn't finish it, but we're gonna do that, and we'll tell you, you lovely ladies and gents, one day. We got a pretty.
We got
solid
pretty far
list.
into it,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we only have probably about maybe 5 or 10
Most
characters left.
Most of the major characters we got.
Yeah, but yeah, it was hilarious. As we're sitting around, we're just like, who should play this person? And then everyone's just like, and it got really serious. It's just like, I don't know. That's not my Zazu. No.
Yeah, I suggested somebody where I was like, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then the second was like, yeah, that's better.
Yeah. We actually put like a thought into this. It's just like, yeah.
Fake Zazu, not my Zazu.
Alt Zazu.
Alt
Zazu.
That's weird. Dismiss it.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. It's not my Lion King. Hashtag not my king.
Oh my god. Scars. Just,
Oh, Lord. Not my pride rock.
Not my pride rock.
No pride in this rock.
it's gonna be a dark twist. Simba never comes back to Pride Rock and it all just dies. Damn, Donald.
Donald Glover's having too much fun with Timon and Pumbaa. Come on, man.
Oh, yeah, I'd stay out there.
Akuna
to that
Matata.
wasteland.
Akuna
Especially when
Matata.
your uncle's a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, think about it. All they did, it was just like one long bro sesh, and they ate bugs and just chilled the fuck out. Like, I'd do that if I was him.
Means
Now
no
it comes
worries.
out, she's like, you need to come back. Or you just stay.
Yeah, or you
Come
can
on.
just hang, girl, you know?
We can bang.
Oh,
Bet you haven't got laid in a while.
there's like a deleted scene of Scar trying to sleep with.
Nala. Yeah,
Yeah.
I did
yeah.
not know that.
She keeps like trying to force her into it, and that's why she runs off.
Oh, so it's... Oh,
Yeah.
so it provides a segue as to why she's out there in the first place.
Right, but you know how weird that would have been.
Yeah.
A
In a
children's
children's movie? Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh. I don't like that.
Too adult for me.
Too adult for me.
Like, now it would be interesting to see it in the context of the movie, because we're all adults. But as a kid, it's just like, what does this mean?
There's so many things. Like, I used to watch The Simpsons with my parents, and they'd say things I wouldn't understand what the heck they're talking about. But
Your
like,
parents laugh, and you're like, what is that?
Why are you laughing? I don't
Don't worry about it. I'll tell
understand.
you when you're older.
Yeah, that's like most cartoons and movies that are for kids have adult references, and it's fantastic.
Especially Disney. Like,
Yeah.
Disney is no exception.
True.
Yeah.
Very true.
It's like this one cartoon, Clarence, that's on Cartoon Network. It's kind of funny, but there's like little, just different like references to just real world stuff. Like there was a fan theory that one of the kids had autism.
Okay.
Like, because he has a specific episode where it's him, and he's a very intelligent kid, and, like, you know, the spectrum of autism can go back and forth, and it's him, and he's talking about how he likes everything in a very particular way, and it shows him going through his routine every day, and how he likes certain things, and, like...
This way, yeah.
Yeah, like, this is the way that I like it, and then when things don't go that way...
Wigs him out.
Yeah, it wigs him out. He gets upset. And then, like... The main character, he's kind of goofy, and he's kind of, like, socially meh, and he doesn't really get a lot of things, and somebody else is just like, well, he shows signs for, like, possible Asperger's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, it's like, all right, cool, and it's just the show itself. It's goofy, but it's kind of like there's some stuff
It's
for
like
adults.
cartoons anymore aren't that, like, goofy Looney Tunes stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Not like, I'm just going to hit you with an anvil, and it's
Right.
going to be funny. Basic stuff.
Like, have you watched, has anyone watched BoJack Horseman?
Oh, yes!
I love BoJack. BoJack is heavy shit. Like,
I haven't watched that third season yet.
oh, it's so
I
good.
watched like part of season 1, but the thing is with BoJack, like you think it's goofy, and then as it
Okay.
progresses, it gets deeper,
really,
Really deep
nihilistic
and dark.
like,
deeper, and like
dark,
really
yeah.
weird and fucked
it's
up.
like really
course, that's
it's really unreal stuff. Like with real life situations. Like,
Yeah.
there's a bunch of animals and humans living together, but in harmony. But no, it's heavy stuff. Like,
Yeah, and it deals with like fucking like addiction and depression and all sorts
it's
of like
really
all
sad
crazy
sometimes.
shit.
Of course, that's also a cartoon that's made for adults.
Right,
yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, but like if you watch season 1, it doesn't like you think it's
doesn't
gonna
start
be
off
goofy.
that way.
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
like oh.
The first
Yeah.
half of the first season got like really not bad reviews because like this is okay, but then progressing along, oh wait, this is fantastic. Like critics even like retracted their earlier statements.
Right.
Were like, oh wow, we should have like given this.
Yeah.
Like,
Did anybody happen to catch this past Saturday was the premiere of the new Samurai Jack?
No.
Yeah, it premiered. I didn't get to watch it myself, but
Finally gonna beat him. Is he finally gonna? Haku.
never
Is he
watched
gonna-
Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack is actually very.
Samurai
I've
Jack is
heard,
great.
I've heard everyone say it's good.
Okay, I was waiting for a second. I was like, is he gonna?
You
say
guys
that?
are oh,
Samurai
I've
Jack.
heard of that growing up. Like it's not like
I was like
fighting
5.
foodies or whatever.
Actually, I kind of want to see fighting foodies now.
Not really.
Guy Fieri and Rachel Ray just beat the crap out of each
Fighting.
other.
Yes,
But
fighting foodies.
Pretentious recipes.
Oh my
I mean, isn't that kind of like what Iron Chef is?
Yeah, it's just like when they take the most random stuff. It's just like I remember I saw one where it was some random fish that they took, and he like took the fish, mixed it with some chemical, blended it, and pureed it, made it into some sort of paste. And I'm just like, who does that normally?
No one.
Like, what guy is just like, well, I've got this cod left over, so let's make cod paste.
And one judge finds a bone and he's like, "You did a terrible job at deboning. Failure. 0 points."
I could not imagine being on a cooking show. It's just like, so Marcus, what are you going to make for us today? Well, I made grilled cheese.
I knew you were going to go on the grilled cheese. I knew that's where that was going.
Like, you've made it the last 3 days, but yet I'm here, so I'm doing something right, motherfuckers. You go eat this grilled cheese or what?
Make pasta at least with it or something.
You guys can do that, but I'm still like,
You guys keep bringing me back to grilled cheese.
yeah. Like, so Marcus, you made it to day 5. What did you make? I made grilled ham
And cheese. Ooh, switching it up.
Yeah, man. I mean, I got this far in the game. Let's take some.
Let's
risks now.
roll the dice. Let's
roll
roll
the
the
dice.
You
dice.
should look up this restaurant down in Baltimore. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like gourmet grilled cheeses, and
Oh
there's
my
just
God.
like different like kinds of grilled cheese. I mean, here it's pretty good, but it's like you're paying like $6 for a sandwich. And like my one buddy, like what we were doing it like for theater stuff. We were down at theater one Saturday. He's like, and he ordered 2 sandwiches from there and like a drink and a side is like $20. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Like, that's like when
Get the
Baron
grilled
von-
cheese-
Baron
the
von
grilled
Schwein
cheese
much?
business- Well, oh yeah,
It's the Baron von Schwein of grilled
Von
cheese.
Schwein, yeah.
it's like
It was like Iceland, like eating out anywhere was like eating at Baron von Schwein.
yeah.
Baron von
I
Cheese.
had to say it.
That was like I was with my friend M once, and we were out in Hershey, and we went to the Trogs Brewery, and her
Yeah.
one friend got a grilled cheese, but it was like $10. But
Yeah.
it was like it was literally
Like, it
like.
was huge.
Like,
Oh,
it
it's
was like an
very worth it.
8-inch by like it was a giant grilled cheese.
Like I can fuck with this.
I mean, it is good
That's
food. Up there.
reasonable.
Yeah, like
It is good food, though. I've had that before, too, up in Trogs.
My boss was telling me the story about a coworker she worked with, and she would go to the, I think, whatever sub shop it was.
Yeah.
That was in Jersey, and she would get,
it's a Jersey Mike's.
But I say Jersey Mike's.
Probably.
Because we just got one of those here.
but she wouldn't get the bread. She would just get the meat on it. So it would just she'd get the meat and use that to make the meat every day. I said to her, I was like, why wouldn't you just go to a deli?
That's like when people just do things, and you're just like that's extra money. Like what? My mom has this one coworker that goes to Starbucks every morning and gets 4 different drinks for the day.
Jeez.
Now think about it. Starbucks, you're tapping at least.
cheap.
Bottom is like starting $4 a drink. So you think about it.
Unless you get just like a basic coffee.
Yeah,
a black coffee or something.
The question is, who goes to Starbucks and gets coffee?
I mean, if I go to
I've
Starbucks,
done
that's
it.
what I get.
The basic black.
Yeah, but no, but I don't. Yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
I've been to Starbucks
I'm not
once, and I got black coffee. So
Yeah.
But no, you
yeah.
know, getting your fancy mocha frappuccino.
Yeah.
Fucking
I love that one.
That's my favorite.
I don't see the
Comes with a
appeal.
girl vomiting.
Yeah. But like you're saying, like if you said 4 drinks, that's gonna run you like $15 easily.
Easily, if not more.
Yeah,
And
no,
I think what she gets ends up being like $20-$30 a day.
That's
But-
insane.
Starbucks.
Yeah, but like she doesn't like have kids or anything. But still, I'm just like
But nonetheless, like
you really like it's not
why not
that.
just bring a pot of coffee to work?
Yeah, like
Unless you just really like their stuff that much.
Get a Keurig. You can get like the little Starbucks
I think
cups.
she gets like the special teas and shit. But I'm still just like you can't you make tea? You can't like
Boil some water, took put some tea bag in.
Not
like,
even that. You can just get the hot water from the coffee maker sometimes. Or there's a water fountain that has hot water in it, and you just put the tea bag in it.
That's true. Some do that.
like you can't figure out how to use maybe an infuser or something. Like, is that, where does the fruit go? The fruit goes into the little tube, and you put the tube into the bottle, and it infuses it, and you get the fruit flavor into your H2O, friend. So you don't
Making
have
Tea with Marcus, new show.
Hey, we're
Mind blown.
We're gonna have making tea with myself, and then we're gonna do lunch prep with Steve, and we're gonna have all of your noms and goodies ready, and then we're gonna have baking with Nick, and then we're gonna do shots with Luke.
drinks and shots with it. Fuck yeah, let's do it.
It's just a 5-minute show of Luke being like,
All right, tequila shot. You get that? Let me do it again.
Wait, we're gonna switch this one up. This is a double tequila with lime. All right,
Get the salt ready. Lick.
tied of tequila. Well, sucks. 'Cause that's all I
This
got.
is what we're doing today. Fuck it.
"Shots with
Pussy.
Luke."
Next week is vodka week, so prep yourself, boys. That'd actually be cool if we like broke down a meal and we all just made something and just like made a little YouTube short.
There we go.
But I don't feel like taking 5 shots of tequila with Luke.
Let me go on pregame with Luke. I can whip something better out.
Yeah,
Then just shut the tequila.
get
You know when you go with that grilled cheese? 2 shots of tequila.
Oh god.
What,
They need
liquor with Luke?
Get the alliteration in there.
Let's do
liquor
it.
with Luke. We got lunch prep with Steve. We got tea with Marcus, and we got baking with Nick. This will be a monthly episode of how not to cook or eat.
If you want to stay healthy,
This is what you don't do.
So I've made this grilled cheese, and now I'm going to batter it and flash fry it and put more cheese on top. And then we're going to inject Swiss cheese into the actual grilled cheese, and then we're going to sprinkle Parmesan on top, and then we're going to let that sit so it melts, and then we're going to broil it, and we're going to actually put another grilled cheese on top of that grilled cheese.
one underneath it to sandwich the grilled cheeses.
Yeah,
The
we,
grilled
we call this the artery record 9,000.
I'm just like, all right,
Don't
and I
forget
have
that pepperoni.
There you go.
Yes.
It's
Don't
just
forget
extra
that
pepperoni
pepperoni.
at the last bite.
I'm gonna like, and I have this ham. I'm going to inject it with rum and bake it at 350 for about an hour, and we're good to go. It's a rum ham.
Rum ham.
That's not a dessert. There's pineapples on it.
Ew,
There
it's
you
for
go.
dessert.
You ungrateful motherfucker.
Exactly.
That reminds me of that episode of fucking Aqua Teen where Carl's gonna flash fry the cow and he's feeding him nothing but butter and bacon, and then he's like, what are you gonna do? Well, we're gonna inject this thing, and then he had like sour cream and like 3 sorts of cheeses, and then they had like the giant vat of oil that they're gonna do it in the front lawn. It's gonna be us.
I'm totally down with this.
Yeah.
I'm down to get down.
Yeah.
Get down, get
Get
down.
Get down.
So
Get down to get up.
yeah, get up to get down. So that was a sode, folks.
Hashtag sode.
You
I'm
pretentious.
Luke.
Yeah, still me? Okay.
Hashtag still Luke.
Trying to think. I mean, how can I be Steve?
You just say you're
I'm gonna
Steve.
go prep my lunch now.
Well, I'm Marcus. That hasn't changed. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Find me, QUEZMAV. That's Twitter, and that's Instagram. And SIRMAV is Snapchat, and MAV88.blogspot.com. That's the blog. I might write stuff, I might not, but it's there.
I'm Steve.
Hashtag still Steve.
I'm Luke. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram, HUKE_LOOVER. My Instagram, you can see a picture of me next to a huge sperm whale dick. I suggest you check it out. It's pretty cool.
It's captioned Dicks and Dicks.
This is
Dicks with dicks.
giant. Like, I wanted to have the caption say something about me being a bigger dick than a whale dick, but nothing sounded eloquent enough. So it's like,
I couldn't find the way to articulate
how much of a dick I am.
How the
How big of a dick
is not
I am.
bigger than me on the dick spectrum.
Yeah.
I
There's
just-
no one bigger of a dick than I am. Trust me, I
I
am
have
the
pictures
biggest
to
dick.
prove it.
Luke performs a seance to bring all of the past American poets back to life so they could write him an eloquent line.
Edgar Allan Poe, right?
You can do something here.
Hashtag Dick with Dicks. And I am Nick. You can find me at nlens42. That's NLENZ42 on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter. Don't forget to hit up the official Trophy Husbands Twitter at The True Trophies. As always, brand new episodes dropping on you every hashtag Trophy Tuesday.
Yup.
That's going to be what we call a sode. So everyone have a good day, have a good week, have a good month. Hope you survive the snow that's coming tonight if you're on the East
And
Coast.
St. Patrick's Day. is
Oh,
coming.
and St. Patrick's Day. I'm sure we'll have more
Wait,
of that
it's coming
next
at
week.
night? I thought it was coming tomorrow night.
Well, it does. It starts 8 p.m. Monday, going through all of Tuesday. So everyone survived that.
Fake snow. Fake snow. All
Weird.
snow.
Oh,
Weird,
it's
dismissive.
weird, dismissive.
Dismissive.
Dismissive weather. Weird. It was
Everyone,
just 60. Weird.
everyone, have a good one. We'll catch you next week.
Bye forever.
Wear a snowsuit.